Hey everyone, it's Erin Floater here, and I am here with a long-awaited video, my video on how to make stickers using a Cricut Explore Air 2. So I have been asked this question for literally years, and I have a sponsorship opportunity with Cricut, and they were so kind to gift me the Explore Air 2 and just open this video up to the world so that you guys can learn how to make stickers for your bullet journals, for your planners, using this machine. So I have found this machine to be incredibly useful, incredibly versatile. I really do love using a Cricut machine just because you can do so many different things with it. It's not just stickers. You can do so many different types of paper crafting. I worked on a lot of my wedding materials for this. I do a lot of vinyls using this machine. But the thing I'm going to show you today is how to make some stickers. So I show you how to make these little mini sheets as well as the sheets that are going to be released in June for the new monthly kit, which is a lighthouse theme. So I'm going to show you how I make one of the pages in that, and then this little mini sheet is going to be available on the Cricut design space for you all to download and use. So I'm really excited to provide that for you guys, and then you guys get a little sneak peek at what's coming up in the lighthouse kit. So I'm really excited. I've been waiting so long to show you all this video, so I'm gonna go ahead and dive on in and start showing you how to make these little mini sheets. They are gardening for an herb garden and for regular gardening. It's something that I've been doing a lot of lately because quarantine. So I have been focusing on my garden quite a bit. So I am going to go ahead and provide these on Cricut Design Space. You can find all the links down below. You can also find my affiliate links to Cricut. They're running quite a few sales right now. They're even running a sale on the Cricut Explore Air 2. So I will leave all those affiliate links down below, as well as the link for this file that will be in Cricut Design Space. So I'm so pumped for you guys to see this video. So let's go ahead and jump in. So I pretty much always start out with some sketches. These were given to me by my patrons for certain ideas. We do live streams all the time where they give me ideas for my stickers. So if you ever want to get involved, the link to my Patreon is down below. And it's just a lot of fun to, make these with people. So basically I decided to start off with this garden look because I know a lot of people are doing gardening right now. I had such a hard time getting the flower right, but I'm happy with how it ended up at the end. So my stickers always come from digital designs on my iPad. I have an iPad Air something or other. It's 9.7 inches. There's larger ones that you could get as well. Like I said, I'm not really happy with how this flower is going right now, but eventually I get it a little bit better. Designing stickers is definitely a process. It's not something that is super easy. It takes time, it takes patience to figure out exactly what you want and then to add a lot of different types of colors and designs and things like that. So it definitely takes a lot of patience. There's a lot of great classes online that you can find. How to work on your iPad, how to use the app Procreate, which is the app that I'm using for these stickers. I love the Procreate app. Honestly, this is probably the best app that I've ever used when it comes to digital designing. So I'm really happy with it and it works really well with the iPad, and it's only available for iPads at the moment. So if you are trying to design some stuff, you might want to keep that in mind. So I just made the opacity a little bit different so I could see the sketch still, and I decided to do a little basil plant for the herb garden. It's something that I've been wanting to start for a while, doing a little herb garden. So I thought this was a perfect opportunity. One of the things that I love about making stickers is that I can make anything that I need, right? So as long as I'm willing to draw it and cut it and print it, um, I I get to do whatever stickers that I want. So that is one of the great things about having your own Cricut, is that you can really formulate things and do things how you want and to fit your life. So right now I am just separating these out into different layers because I forgot to do that the first time. So I am just erasing things so that each one of these has its own layer that I can attach a white background to and then bring into Cricut Design Space. So this is typically how I work on things, is I always have the white background either done on my iPad, because it's pretty easy just to do this little white background. So what you're doing here is you're creating basically the cut line. So everything inside the white stays together and the only cut line you have is on the outside of the words. So that's what I'm trying to do for all of these items here. So I like to do kiss cut stickers, which just basically means that it's the outline of what the sticker is portraying. So I definitely like to have that kind of style a little bit more. I think that that style is a lot easier to work with in your planners and in your bullet journals. So that is almost always what I do. So my favorite thing to do after this is to bring it into Photoshop, just because I can play with how many stickers there are per line, and I already have that system like down pat. But you can also arrange this as a sticker sheet in your iPad and then bring it straight into Cricut Design Space. So, like I said, you can do this all on your iPad. However, I bring it into Photoshop, where I put in the dimensions for the paper, which is 6.75 by 9.25. Those are the dimensions that are the maximum dimensions for Cricut Design Space. And then I split it up into 4 quadrants using the views so that I know how big my mini sheets will be, and then I just put these stickers and arrange them on those sheets. Again, this is pretty easy to do. Basically, you are just bringing in each item individually and then copy and pasting over to create multiples of them. And then it's just about, you know, tweaking to make sure that they're fitting the page in the most efficient way. I like to make sure I get as many stickers out of these sheets as possible. So I definitely make sure that I'm sizing things so that you're getting a lot of sheets, that there's no space wasted. And then all I have to do from there is merge all of the layers and then copy it over 4 times, bring it into Cricut Design Space, where I put in the width as 6.75 and the height as 9.25, and then it's super easy from there to print using the sticky note feature on the print and cut options. Once the machine is done cutting, I take it off of the sticky mats and I just use a straight edge cutter to cut off the black sides and then cut into the 4 mini sheets for you all. And then I store it in my office until you guys are all ready to have this in your lives and order from my shop. So the next project I'm showing you is how I create my monthly stickers. So I use the same dimensions, except for I flip it horizontally this time. So it is 9.25 inches across and 6.75 inches vertically. And I change the guidelines so it separates it into 2 different sections. And then from there, I go ahead and add the stickers and then add a stroke of 13 pixels. So this is all if you want me to break this down a little bit more, I'll happily do that in a different video. But I know a lot of people will probably work directly from Cricut Design Space or directly from the app Procreate to make their stickers. So I'm happy to show you guys how I do this a little bit more in depth, but that would make this a very long video. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you a little bit of an overview of how I do it, including adding the white backgrounds. So I use a stroke, and then from there I'll fill in the rest of the white spaces as I go. Again, if you go to the blending options, you can find stroke. You do an outside stroke, and then you do it for 13 pixels, and that's roughly just the right amount of pixels that I've found that works best for me. You can do larger stickers as well. So doing this takes a little bit of patience because you have to basically make this into a jigsaw puzzle. When you don't have items that are shaped in a typical fashion, it takes a little bit more patience to jigsaw them around to make them fit in the best way possible for this sticker sheet. I try to make sure that there's barely any space available so that I'm making the stickers as large as possible when it comes to these headers. So once I'm done, I just copy it over so that I get 2 of the same page per sticker sheet, and then I bring it into Cricut Design Space. I upload the image, I attach it to a new project, save the project, and then print using the custom setting sticky note. So if you turn your dial on the Cricut to custom and then search sticky note, that is the one that I use. And then usually I put it to less pressure just because my machine is a little strong for the newer paper that I've gotten. So then I turn it to less pressure in the print and cut options. I'm just really thrilled with how these came out. I have so much fun designing these stickers for my patrons, for all of you guys, and so I hope that this brings you inspiration for when you decide to start your own stickers. I have a lot of fun doing it, and I hope you guys have as much fun as I do. And here is the sneak peek for the Lighthouse kit coming on June 5th. So I hope you all love that video. I hope you all love this new freebie that will be available. Please, please, please let me know if there's any other types of videos that you want me to show you using my Cricut Explore Air 2 or maybe even the Cricut Easy Press. I am so thrilled to be teaming up. Thank you so much to Cricut for sponsoring this video. If you can, please, please, please leave a like and a comment. That really helps me out in terms of my sponsorship with Cricut, and it really lets them know that you value the content that I am making for you guys, including how to make these stickers, which again has been a video that has been requested of me for years. So I'm excited that I was able to team up with Cricut for this video. So again, please leave a like and a comment down below and hit that notification bell if you want to see more from my channel. I post every Monday, usually Wednesday and Friday. So I will see you all in my next video. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for sticking to the end. And I want to give a special shout out to my patrons who always make all of my dreams come true. They are amazing. I love you all so much. You don't even know. Thank you for helping inspire me for this lighthouse theme, helping me design a whole bunch of things, including quote pages and all this kind of stuff. It has meant the world to me to have you all in my life and to create this community. So thank you to my patrons, and thank you to all of you for watching. So I will see you next time. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that kind of jazz. I will see you next time. Bye everyone.